Hi, this is Beth at Stampin'Mom.com, and today I have a project to show you that is a coaster board calendar and also post-it note holder, and it sits up on your desk like this. It's hard to see from there. How cute is that? And it's so easy. So let's get started. First, what you need is you need two 4x4 coaster sheets. Now these I got on the internet a long time ago, so I have a few left, but Stampin' Up! Now has coaster board in these long sheets. It's in the catalog this year, and it is on page 148. I can show you right here, the coaster board, and you can get that and go ahead and cut the coaster board in two sheets, 4x4 each, and then corner around the edges. So that is what you do first. Then what you need is 2 pieces of designer series paper, and I cut these at 4 1/16 by 4 1/16. And it's a lot easier to get it lined up with the coaster board if you have it just slightly bigger than the coaster. So I took this sheet, and there's several types of adhesive you can use for this. Don't use a regular Tombow, but what you can use is the red sticky strip, or you can use Tombow multi-liquid glue. What I used for this today was Stampin' Up's brand new tear and tape adhesive. And I just put it along all 4 sides. Here's the last piece. This is so easy. And it doesn't stick like the red sticky strip did. Stick to my hands, I mean. So what I'm going to do now is lay that down and put the piece of coaster board and just line it up. Hopefully you can see that in the video. Line it up so that we have it evenly on here. Press down and then take some snips and go around the edges. So I cut off these little corners, and then I'm going to use a stamping block. Stampin' Up! Used to sell a stamping block, but any kind of sandpaper, whatever you use for sanding, will work just fine. This is the old sanding block, and you just go along the edges and get the corners nice on the where the coaster board was corner round. So this is quick and easy to do. I go along the sides too, just to make sure. And that 1/16 of an inch is just the perfect amount to add over the 4 inches. So as you can see, it turns out really, really nice. Then what you're going to do is measure 1 inch from the edge, and with a pencil put a mark, and then 1 inch from the other side. I did the same thing. And then I took a crocodile. You can use any tool that will work through the thickness, of course, coaster board. But on the crocodile, I used this top piece right here and just punched it. So I'll do it on here. After you've done the first piece, the easiest thing to do is line up the 2 boards and draw with a pencil, because then they're going to match exactly. So I'm not sure if you can see my pencil marks, but I'm going to put it through and then just punch once here and once over here. Okay. So now you have DSP on both sides of your coaster board, and for this one I used a piece of cucumber crush, and it was 3 1/4 by 2 1/2, and I stuck on this calendar. The calendar I purchased from Vippies. I have a note about it. Right here, if you can see this, it's vippies.com. And I bought the large size calendars. They're called self-stick calendar pads. They're 3 inches by 2 1/4. The ones I have are the 2015 calendars, but I looked on the website and the 2016 are already available. You could also make your own calendars, but I chose to purchase mine. It just comes in a sticky pad. So I added the calendar with adhesive onto the sheet of cardstock, and I will do that on here with the fast fuse. And if you've used fast fuse, it's also a very good adhesive. And what you need to do is make a check mark at the end. So it goes down and then check it off. And this will stay very well on your coaster board. Okay. So I'm just going to center this below the dots for the ribbon and press. And then on the other side, for the Post-it note, I use a half a pad of Post-it notes, and then I just tear off the back sheet. And these particular Post-it notes, they're the authentic 3M Post-it notes. They have enough sticky to stay on the board without any additional adhesive. So both sides are done. Then on this one I use the Cucumber Crush ribbon. On this one I'm going to use the Watermelon Wonder. And the easiest thing to do is thread it through one side of the hole first. By the way, I've never done a video before. I'm sure you can tell. So please be gentle with me in your comments. And then put it through the other hole. It's funny when I watch everyone's videos for crafting, it just looks so easy. But it's different when you're doing it, when you're actually the one doing it. Which I guess is good for me to know. But anyway, okay, so then I take my ribbon scissors. Can you tell they're ribbon scissors? I put ribbon on them and tell my children and my husband they can't touch them. And then just cut it at a diagonal to make the ribbon look pretty. That side already looks pretty good. So now I'm going to take the other ribbon and again feed it through one at a time. I'll have to fast forward this on the actual video. Put it through the other side and tie it, and then you have the finished Post-it note coaster board sitting nicely. I just think they're so cute. If you have any questions, please email me at beth@stampingmom.com. And thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.